goes in sports history, basketball, baseball, football, and hockey. We enter the hockey category. The dynamic hockey duos. We're going to start with Wayne Gretzky and Mark Messier. New York Islanders' 4-year domination of the National Hockey League ended in 1984 when the Edmonton Oilers defeated them in the 5 games in the Stanley Cup Finals. The Oilers were a young, talented team that featured the league's most potent offense. Right wings Glenn Anderson and Jerry Kirby was only 23 years old at the time and scored 99, 113 points respectively. Defenseman Paul Coffey, not yet 23 himself, had 26 points that he tallied, most by an NHL defenseman to that point, except by Bobby Orr. Coffey scored 138 points for the Oilers 2 years later. Edmonton also received outstanding goals team from 20-year-old net minder Grant Furr, who led all Hale goalies with 3 victories during this regular season. But the two secret figures on Edmonton's Stanley Cup championship team were centers Wayne Gretzky and Mark Messier. Gretzky led the league in scoring for the 5th consecutive season, a total of 205 points, was the NHL's most exciting dynamic player. Messier, who scored 101 points, was serving as the team captain, had extraordinary leadership. Teams that made him money weighs the heart and soul of the team. So Gretzky, Messier, and the rest of the young Oilers wanted to establish that NHL's next great dynasty, winning 4 out of 5 Stanley Cups from 1984 and 1988 between those years. But an original member of the 12-team World Hockey Association that had its inaugural season in 1972-73, the Edmonton Oilers were one of the 4 teams absorbed by the National Hockey League when the WHA voted at the conclusion of the 1978-79 campaign. Fortunately, the Oilers changed forever during that 1978-79 campaign because they accepted, when they exceptionally give the 18-year-old name Wayne Gretzky, joined them after his original team, the Indianapolis Racers, voted early in the season. Wayne Gretzky first signed with Indianapolis as a 17-year-old, an age free agent in 1978. He just played 8 games with the Racers before the team went out of business, making him available to Edmonton. And Gretzky went to spend the remainder of the season with the Oilers, scoring 104 points in 72 games with them, leading his new team to a league best 48-30-2 record. The Oilers subsequently advanced to the league finals, where they lost to the Winnipeg Jets in 6 games. The WHA folded at the end of the season. The Oilers, Jets, Hartford Whalers, and Quebec Nordiques joined the ranks of the National Hockey League. The Oilers finished their first NHL campaign with a 28-39-13 record. Gretzky earned league MVP honors the first of 8 consecutive times, and a win award total of 9 times. 19-year-old center captured the first of his set record 8 straight scoring titles. Leading the league with 137 points, 51 goals, and 86 assists. Gretzky earned second team AHL All-Star honors for the first 7 times. He appeared in the All-Star game for the first of 18 times. Now, the Oilers improved their record only slightly in 1980-81. They advanced to the playoffs, where they defeated the Montreal Canadiens in 3 straight games, but lose to the eventual Stanley Cup champion Islanders in 6 games in the second round. Gretzky established new single-season records for 609 total points, scored 164, and earning first-team NHL All-Star honors for the first of 7 consecutive times. The great one, as he came to be known, surpassed Maurice Rocket Richards, 1944-1945, Mike Bossy's 1980-81 previous record of scoring 50 goals in a season. First 50 games where he tallied 50 goals in his Jets, his 39th contest on December 30th, 1981. Gretzky shattered early marking record books in the following season when he scored an NHL's record 92 goals while establishing new records for assists and points scored. The Oilers won the Smiths division with a record of 48-17-15. The Los Angeles Kings upset them games in the first round of the playoffs. though Gretzky scored 12 points during the series. But only at 21 years of age, Gretzky was already being referred to by many hockey experts as the greatest player ever, as one of the premier athletes of all time. He didn't possess an overwhelming amount of physical talent. At 6 feet, 185 pounds, Gretzky wasn't particularly big. He certainly wasn't one of the strongest players in the NHL, nor was he one of the league's fastest skaters. Qualities that truly set Gretzky apart from other players who perhaps possessed superior physical ability or tremendous anticipation for the game that was incredible. The great one always seemed to be one step ahead of everyone else. That's an innate ability to anticipate the upcoming moves of every other player on the ice. He seemed to know the direction of the club would take, the manner in which his teammates and opponents would react. But as a result, Wayne Gretzky had a unique ability to make everyone around him better. Stats himself as not only as a great goal scorer, but also the top playmaker in the league. Thanks for the other 2 people hitting the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. In addition to leading the NHL in points, scored a record 11 times. He topped the league in assists on 13 occasions, finishing first in that category 12 consecutive times at one point. Nevertheless, Gretzky found himself unable to lead the Oilers beyond the second round of the playoffs in any of his first 3 seasons in the NHL. Gretzky gained widespread recognition as the game's greatest player, and his teammates admired and respected him a great deal, but he wasn't a leader in the true sense of the word. Purely a finesse player who led mostly by example, rarely Gretzky displayed much emotion on the ice. Needed someone, but always needed someone who had the ability to inspire them off the ice, and someone who had a considerable amount of talent, but who played the game with grit, determination, and ministry. Also needed someone who wasn't afraid to get in another player's face. He felt that player wasn't carrying his weight. And that man was Mark Messier, who rivaled Bill Russell as the greatest leader in the history of professional team sports. Now, Messier's journey began when he signed with the ill-fated Indianapolis Racers in 1978 in November. 18-year-old appeared in only 5 games for the team before it folded 1 month later, making him available to sign as a free agent with the Chicago Stingers WHA. Messier spent the remainder of the season with Cincinnati, scoring only 11 points in 47 games. The league folded at the end of the year. Messier joined the Oilers, and subsequently became part of the NHL. Messier failed to make a huge impact in his first 2 seasons. Edmonton combined for a total of 96 points from 1979 to 1981. The young center actually amassed 4 more penalty minutes than he did points during the early stages of his career. Messier displayed a short temper on the ice, playing the game with the edge that he carried with his greater of his playing days. The 6'1", 210-pound center was extremely strong, employed an impressive physical style of play, and made his opponents aware of his presence. Messier developed into one of scorer in his 3rd year in the league, compiling a total of 88 points in 1981-82, 50 goals and 38 assists. 3 people hit the like button. Thank you for that. Subscribe to the channel. He was named first team NHL All-Star for the first time at the end of the season, as the young center became more effective in the scoring column, yet gradually evolved into the Oilers' team leader. Messier possessed an on-ice presence that few players in the league can match. He displayed a level of intensity and determination that commanded the respect of others. But before long, Messier established himself as the acknowledged leader of the Oilers, developing in the process of reputation that made him one of the most highly regarded players in the NHL. But if Messier leading the way, Gretzky and the rest of the extremely talented young Oilers took the game to the next level in 1982-83. Oilers established themselves as the NHL's powerhouse that season, getting a run during which they appeared in the Stanley Cup Finals in 5 of the next 6 years. In addition to leading the NHL in assists each season and topping the league in points scored in each of the first 5 years, Gretzky finished first in goals, scored 4 times, his total 215 points, scored in 1985-86, broke the record he established 4 years earlier. Gretzky 163 assists, 215 points, both remain NHL records. The Great One earned league MVP honors at the end of each of the first 5 seasons. earning first-team NHL All-Star honors in each of those 5 seasons. Next year, he had only 55 games during the 1945 campaign, but he's among the league's top in each of the other 5 seasons. He placed third in the NHL assists and scoring 1986-87. Finished first in the league categories the following year. Garcia was not a first-team NHL All-Star in 1982-83. It was picked for the second team the following year. After capturing their second straight Smith Division title during the 1982-83 regular season, the Oilers breezed through the first 3 rounds in the playoffs. Losing only once while eliminating Winnipeg, Calgary, Chicago. However, they hit a wall when they faced the 3-time defending champion Rhode Islanders in the Stanley Cup Finals, suffering a 4-game sweep at the hands of New York while scoring a total of only 6 goals in the process. Again, these guys are great together, so I want to get to all the details of what it is. It is what it is. So in final, my conclusion, obviously Gretzky would go play with the Kings, the LA Kings, leaving the Oilers. He played with the Rangers. Obviously Mark Messier played with the Rangers as well. But the main thing about these 2 guys is the greatness that they had in Edmonton. They played together in New York 1 more year. Over the course of those 10 seasons, Gretzky scored a total of 1,766 points, 608 goals, 1,158 assists. Messier tallied 831 points on 338 goals and 493 assists. That averages out to 65 goals, 165 assists, 230 points per season between them. Gretzky led the NHL in points, scoring 8 of those 10 campaigns, topping the circuit and assists each year, while finishing first in goals, scored 5 times. Messier placed in the top 5 in assists, and points scored 2 times each. So Gretzky was named the league's most valuable player in 8 of those years. He was selected as MVP of the playoffs twice. Messier earned playoff MVP honors once. The Oilers won 4 Stanley Cups during their time together. Missed the Stanley Cup Finals in a total of 5 times. Gretzky and Messier are considered by most hockey to be 2 of the 5 greatest players in NHL history, joining Mario Lemieux, Bobby Orr, and Gordie Howe in that extremely select group. That last fact certainly legitimized their place at the top of their disease rankings. Tomorrow being chapter 47, Bobby Orr, Phil Esposito. Okay, so we'll be back at 1 o'clock. Team on the countdown, get close to the end of the countdown, the other 50 greatest hip hop samples in hip hop history, volume 2. So then, talk to you at 1 o'clock.